right, they're reporting that the Detroit Lions Eagles game is sold out. All right, saying it's the first Detroit Lions standing room tickets. That's the first Detroit Lions game that has standing room tickets. That's the first Detroit Lions game other than Thanksgiving since 2017 that will have standing room only tickets. Apparently, they were supposed to go on sale later today, or right around now. I'm shooting this video. And Hard Knocks did exactly what it was supposed to do. You know, they petitioned for Hard Knocks. They petitioned for Hard Knocks to be on Hard Knocks. Is doing what they're supposed to do, and they continue to try to take the scenic group and the cheap group to winning team. And people say, well, how the Lions cheap? And they look at their cap. You got to understand, a lot more going to this team than cap space, right? Executives spending the money on a proper scouting department, a proper GM, you know, and his assistant GM and his cronies, and spending money on the head coaches that's done it before. The one time they spent the money on a guy that's done it before, and Jim Caldwell, they had the most success they had in a very long time. So a lot of people is going to drink the Kool-Aid. Hard Knocks, like I said, I didn't have any interest in it. I watched one full episode and a couple minutes into the second episode to a point they sold Amon-Ra St. Brown father. That was the highlight. I had no interest in Hard Knocks. I haven't had interest in Hard Knocks in like 5 or 10 years. It was cool when it first started, but it's the same thing over and over again. And I peeped the Lions game, and Sunday is going to prove to be fool's gold, or it's going to be proved to be gold or fool's gold. But check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. There's no scenic route for the right way to build a successful anything. There's none. When you build it the right way, you know what I'm saying, it's the only way. But Hard Knocks did what they're supposed to do. It got hype surrounding the Lions. It got bettors putting money on the Lions. It got people buying tickets for the Lions game versus the Philadelphia Eagles, despite what happened last year, where it was a total shellacking. It was like 44-6 or 44-3 or whatever it was. The Eagles got significantly better on paper, but gaining free agents and draft classes don't always guarantee that you'll be better. But on paper, I don't see too much difference on the defensive side for the Lions. They look significantly worse. They talked about getting a jump for their second-year players. Malafanu is injured. Levon Azorki, he's second on the depth chart. Apparently, he's injured. So really, what they banking on is a guy like Aleem McNeil to come out there and neck tight, and do the job. But at the end of the day, once Sunday come, it's gonna prove to be they gonna prove that the hype is valid, or they're gonna prove that the hype is not valid. So that's what we gonna come to find out. Is it real or is it not real? You know, ain't no two ways around it. No, we gonna find out. We are gonna find out if the Lions, if the Hard Knocks hype, you know, if the smart money or the hopeful money coming on the Lions, if it's the right way. And I pretty much seen this motion picture before. I gotta see it to believe it. I gotta see it to believe it. And that's, y'all know where I stand. Until they show that they changed franchise, I have to see it to believe it. And everybody getting their hopes up going. And then ain't nothing really to get hopeful for that's going. I mean, obviously Michigan football, they're not playing anybody until they play Maryland. Their non-conference schedule resembles Alabama's. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But Alabama earned the right to do so. I don't know what's going on with Michigan State. Obviously, Detroit Pistons haven't quite started up just yet. I should be going to training camp in a few weeks, right? Or pretty soon. So baseball, it ain't really going the Tigers' way right now. So, I mean, Hard Knocks did exactly what it was before it's designed to do. Probably sold some jerseys. A lot of people bought stock in DeAndre Swift as a fantasy back. Probably people buying stock in, you know, DJ Shark and all this type of stuff. So it's gonna be interesting. I mean, you gotta remember, Dan Campbell had the biggest, one of the highest chances with the bookies to get fired. You know, and do I think they improved significantly? I don't. I don't. I don't deem this rebuild to be starting until they find a quarterback. And I'm going to keep saying that. And Jared Goff proved me wrong. I have no problem saying he proved me wrong. But they're relying on too many variables that's already showed that they can't be relied on. DeAndre Swift, you can't rely on. Jared Goff, you can't rely on. Defensively, I mean, come on. You love Aiden Hutchinson, love what he bringing, but what type of help do him and Charles Harris got on the interior? None. Michael Brockers was a non-fucking factor last year. And Lincoln McNeil is known as a run stopper. The linebackers, shit, on paper look worse than last year. Yo, DBs, I'm scared. I'm not a believer in Deshaun Elliott. Don't know where the fuck he came from. Excuse my French. Jeff Okudah still out there. Monty Oruwariye. No. So I don't know. But Sunday coming sooner than later. That's what we can say. Sunday coming sooner than later. It's only so far that they can fake it. Real talk. It's only so far that they can fake it. Sunday is coming sooner, ready or not. Here I come. You can't hide. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It is absolutely coming. So, but Hard Knocks did exactly what it was supposed to do, and let's see if the Lions can capitalize on it. I want them to be successful. I want them to win a championship in football and playoff games and champion divisions and all that type of stuff. And in a year where Green Bay looked like they, on paper, offensively should be a down year, but we done seen Aaron Rodgers turn water into wine many times before with subpar receivers. Last year versus Arizona, they was undefeated. He went down there with second-rate receivers and won the game. They receiving core, I mean, they really depending on Lazard and old Randall Cobb and a lot of them young guys like Christian Watson. A lot of people in Detroit wanted the Lions to take Christian Watson out of North Dakota State. So we'll see. And I think it's, if I'm being honest, I think it's Minnesota Vikings' year, to be honest. I mean, they got all them offensive weapons. You put Brady on the Minnesota Vikings, man, they at least make the NFC Championship game. You talking about Dalvin Cook, Thielen, Justin Jefferson, Irv Smith. I don't think he really did shit in the league yet, but, I mean, come on. And for years, Mike Zimmer had that defense pretty solid. Eventually, they're going to fall apart, but we'll see. Chicago, I mean, apparently they announced plans for a new dome stadium. So I think that take a little bit of the mystique away from the Chicago Bears. Playing outside was their competitive advantage. That's like Green Bay putting a dome on there. That's crazy to me. That's super duper crazy. So, we gonna find out. We gonna find out, but yeah, it's not a surprise. That's why it's called hype. Then if it becomes something that's real. You know what I'm saying? Then, then we could talk about it. But I'm still more excited for the Pistons. I don't think the Lions done enough this offseason. Once again, Brad Holmes continued to draft broken up players. He acknowledged and professed his love for drafting broken up players. But we'll see. Levi Anazorki was very important. He was very important to this process. That's the biggest issue they had last year. Yeah, Charles Harris gave them some pressure off the edge. They didn't get no pressure up the middle. That was an issue. They didn't get any pressure up the middle. And now where Anazorki and Josh Pascal was supposed to bring a lot of pressure up the middle. And obviously we know that ain't happening. So we'll see, but I think it's a different story if they get some of these dudes healthy. And I think you might see a quick turnaround. But if you have to ask me what I'm more excited to see, probably DJ Shark in this offense. Shark, Reynolds, Amon-Ra St. Brown, TJ Hawkinson. I stand by. I believe Josh Reynolds should be starting. I stand by that. And I'm not changing Craig Reynolds should be starting. I stand by that. I'm not changing my opinion on seen enough of DeAndre Swift trying to carry the load. I've seen enough of Jamal Williams. He don't seem to have that burst no more. So, but yeah, I'm gonna sit back and watch the game like everybody else. You know, and we'll see. The Eagles is a nice measuring stick. You know, neither team will be finished products come Sunday. Like I continue to say, they will be a nice measuring stick. They will. They truly will. So, but, you know, go down there, spend your money, deal with that traffic. The least they can do is deliver a win. And if they win this game, man, the Commander game is going to get sold out. So, but the Eagles to me is just a bad matchup. You got to guard them boundary to boundary, goal line to goal line, and everywhere in between. Real talk. They're a very dangerous group, man. And you got to defend them everywhere. I mean, they are extremely fast. And, you know, seeing what Desmond Ridder did with them in preseason don't give me too much confidence with Jalen Hurts. They always had issues, no matter who the head coach or defensive coordinator is, with defending mobile quarterbacks. So, this is my opinion on it. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Spotify, and Anchor. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.